Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
All right, let's check out what's happening across the rest of the country. As you saw earlier, just a few minutes ago, we talked about the ice across central parts of the state, in through Oklahoma, over in through parts of Arkansas, and then lots and lots of rain in the Ohio Valley and also on the East Coast, where they saw temperatures being broken in the 70s this time of year, but they will really start to cool down pretty quickly. Now, the cold air is okay. We can fly through that. That's not a problem. A couple of good snow bursts moving just in through northeastern sections of Arkansas right now. You can also see some pretty good lake effect snow around Green Bay, out towards, let's say, Kalamazoo, Flint, Michigan as well. South Bend, Indiana, just south of the city of Chicago. It's going to be very cold across parts of the Midwest over the next couple of days, and the rain now starting to scoot its way out of the East Coast. And we'll see high pressure start to set up over the Pacific Northwest and most of the West Coast here. In fact, it's actually going to be relatively quiet going in towards Christmas Day. That's the good news. Our front continues to slide southward. We've got a little bit of leftover shower activity and snow showers as well, but most of it around the passes for us here across the Santiam, the Willamette Pass has just been sort of a slushy snow most of the day, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of travel concerns with that. Doing the I-5 from Seattle all the way down to Northern California. Siskiyou passes look clean as well, no problems. Headed into Northern Cal should be a-okay. Temperatures again today, very mild out there. We see anywhere from around 55 in Eugene, 54 in Corvallis, 57 out in the Dalles, and around 49 down towards Roseburg. Mid-40s is where we should be this time of year. You can see the cold air out towards Ontario. They were at 36, and we're still sitting at around 50 degrees right now with the southwest winds. Now, these will eventually take more of a northeasterly push, and as it does, it will start to push some cooler air in over the next couple of days, but it will dry things out as well, and we'll get the clouds out of here. But the problem with this is, and this is the setup we get in the wintertime, you get these big domes of high pressure that move over the Pacific Northwest. And while they do clear out most of the skies for the mountains and the coast that bring back the sunshine, in the valley here, that high pressure pushes down on the air and creates what we call the surface inversion. And that's when the warmer air gets trapped above the colder air. And when we get stuck in the fog in the valley here, there's just not a lot of air movement. And unfortunately, that's kind of what we see for the next couple of days, and I think what we will be looking at in our forecast. If you want to get away from that, coast mountains should be fine. Most of the shower activity and snow showers will be well to the north of us. And in fact, most of the Pacific Northwest is going to see a very quiet and dry, not only Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but going into the end of the work week for folks that are headed back to work as well. So we'll go morning fog, afternoon sun, temperatures right around 50 degrees from Newport as you get on down towards Coos Bay and North Bend. Partly sunny skies into the Umpqua, about mid-40s for Roseburg and Elkton, upper 30s at the Santiam and Willamette Pass, low 40s down into the foothills, and sunny, but a nice chilly start next couple of mornings for folks in Central Oregon and in the Willamette Valley. I'm going to go partly sunny for tomorrow afternoon. By Wednesday into Thursday, that's when we'll start to see that high pressure really settle in and likely bring back the pretty foggy conditions. Coast, you want to get away from that? It should be gorgeous. Mid-50s and sunny all the way in through the weekend. In the Umpqua Basin, we'll see the morning fog in each and every day. Overnight lows around freezing as well, so some of that could be patchy freezing fog. In the Cascades, a very mild forecast with temperatures warming into the low 50s and freezing levels at around 10,000 feet. And here in the valley, I think I'm going to go conservative and say that those afternoon highs in the upper 30s. If we really get sucked into the fog, we may be at like 34, 35. Jen's favorite days when the lows like 31 and the highs at 34. You love those, don't you?
Definitely my favorite day.
Yeah, so hopefully we can at least get some of that to mix out. But we're just going to take sort of a really conservative forecast here for us in the valley.
All right.
Well, space.